Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this one we're going to go over the Monday night football game between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. And as you can see, the opening odds are on the screen as well as the current odds. And we're going to go over this real quick. Also, we have the opening money line odds as well and how that compares to where we are going currently as far as where the odds are going. And yeah, let's get started with this decode real quick. All right, Tampa Bay opening money line at plus 278, and Kansas City starts off at minus 355, as you just saw. And how we apply this, we apply reduction, and we apply this to our decodes. We separate the integers, add them together, and see if we find any numerological parallels. And yeah, 2 plus 78 equals 80. 27 plus 8 equals 35, and 2 plus 7 plus 8 equals 17. 355 reduces to 58, 40, and 13. Now the current odds look like this. Both have increased in their respective directions. Plus 340 for Tampa Bay, minus 430 for Kansas City. Also, you can see that right here on FanDuel. And let's get going with the spread. The spread opened at plus 7.5 point underdogs were the Buccaneers at minus 120 cost. 7.5 point favorites are the Chiefs at minus 120 cost. Opening. Currently, it looks like this. 9.5, 9.5 point underdogs are Tampa Bay. They increased 2 points in their respective directions. Minus 110 cost even. Minus 9.5, 9.5 point favorites are the Chiefs at minus 110 cost. Now this could increase to 10 or reduce to 9. If this increases to 10, then the Chiefs could win this by 10 or a little more. Basically, they will cover the spread if this goes up to 10, almost guaranteed. However, if this goes down to 9, that's where it gets tricky. Whenever the odds go down for a favorite, especially this close to game time, this is still early Monday, and this is a Monday night game. If it goes down, that's where you need to analyze where the money is going more than ever, as well as where the cost is going as well in relation to where the splits are. Over under is at 45.5 at minus 114 cost. Under is 45.5 at minus 106 cost. All right, where is the money going? Spread percentage of bets, 48% going with Tampa Bay, 52% of the bets going with Kansas City. That is based off this 9.5 point favorite. Kansas City, 48 and 52 is the same as betting, and the money is the same. 48% going with Tampa Bay, 52% of the money going with Kansas City on the spread. It's a pretty large spread, but Kansas City is undefeated. But the odds are just about even on the splits on the spread. Moneyline is completely different. 7% of the betting going with Tampa Bay. 93% of the betting going with the Chiefs. Percentage of money, Tampa Bay 17%. Kansas City Chiefs 83% of the money on the money line. Total looks like this. Percentage of bets. Over is getting over 45.5 at minus 114 cost. Now this is flipped. Over is getting 14% and 86% going under. Now this is flipped. This was pretty much the opposite a day ago. The over was getting over 80% of the betting, and the over here on the money, which is getting now 4%, under is getting 96% of the money, was getting 76%. So this has pretty much flip-flopped from over to under. This has flip-flopped. But the cost has remained consistent. The cost has remained consistent. We will see where the sharps go. They may go with this over 45.5. This is two teams that can score, but normally when you get these type of matchups, they normally go under. But the odds have flipped under early. But we'll see where the cost goes. If you see these odds flip at all, then it's going to be the under. If the under gets more of the cost, the higher cost, go with the under. Join the public. As it stands, I would fade the public on the total. But yeah, make sure you see where this minus 430 goes. We'll go back to the money line real quick. Make sure you check where this minus 430 goes. And they've been like this for a while. Minus 430 plus 340 for Tampa Bay. These odds have been this different for a while. This much of a difference. Kansas City's a huge favorite. Always beware of huge favorites at home. Kansas City is undefeated, but see where the money is going. This could be a trap game for bettors. Most people are going to put their money on Kansas City, as you can see, 83% currently. 93% of the betting going with Kansas City. But yeah, pay attention to where this cost adjusts. For example, if you see this Tampa Bay cost increase at all, while these remain the same, these odds, these splits remain the same, then go with Kansas City in that instance. Or if you see the odds decrease for Tampa Bay, but this increases for Tampa Bay and this increases for Kansas City, you would still go with Tampa Bay. The only way you would go, you still go with Kansas City, but the only way you would go with Tampa Bay is if these odds decrease while these odds increase. This 17% and 7% turn into 20-ish%. Bet late in this one and watch where the sharps go. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. I've been Scott. Pray every day. Join the Patreon. You guys take care.